Hi, I'm standing in the library here at Adath, a wonderful resource of our congregation with books of ancient learning and contemporary thought. It's amazing about a book or a poem or a piece of art that each one of us reads it or looks at it and we see something different in it based on who we are and what our experience is. And the rabbis understood that as they reflected on this week's Parsha, Yitro, which describes the people of Israel standing at the foot of Mount Sinai where we received the Torah as Moshe goes up to the mountain and receives it from God, and we all stand there as witnesses. And the very first words of the Aseret HaDibrot, the Ten Commandments, begin, Anochi Adonai Elohecha, I am the Lord your God. The rabbis astutely notice it says Adonai Elohecha, your God, singular, not plural, speaking not to the collective that are gathered at Mount Sinai, but to every individual who was standing there. The rabbis, in this wonderful collection of Midrashim, Pesikta Derav Kahana, one of the rabbis observes, Rabbi Yossi Bar Chanina says, it's like the manna that we read about in last week's Parsha that the people were fed with in the desert. Every person tasted it according to who they were, whether they were young or old, male or female. Each one had their own different taste that they appreciated when they ate it. Well, Rabbi Yossi says, it's the same with Torah and with Mount Sinai. Each person experiencing the revelation of the Torah at Mount Sinai experienced it differently according to their strengths, according to their abilities. Well, our congregation is just going through a wonderful process that took place at a visioning conference that took place about 2 weeks ago, in which we set our course for the future. And among the platforms that we hope to build on is a vision that Adath Yeshurun be a place where we are intentional Jews, in which we really engage all of those who associate with our congregation to think about what does it mean to be Jewish? What does it mean to live a life in which we take Torah and service to God and acts of kindness really become part of who we are? I think the lesson from this Parsha is that for each of us, it will look somewhat different. Each person will have a slightly different version of what it means to be an intentional Jew. We are really excited about this opportunity to build our congregation together, and we look forward to seeing all the different ways in which the words that were given to us at Mount Sinai, the ways in which we live our lives as Jews, will be expressed in our community going forward. Shabbat Shalom.